Everyone, welcome back. Cloud8 with you on part now, I believe it is 12 of our Endless Space series. So moving along at a pretty good pace. Last couple of days haven't been able to update too much, have actually been out flying for the last couple of days, so good to get out there and do that. I always enjoy that, have fun, learn a lot. And then also nice to get back and take a break from that and do some videos and some Endless Space stuff. So I like to change it up both ways every now and then. So anyway, we're back here just to kind of catch you and me back up. We kind of last time had explored the siege mechanics and started looking at that, and then we were making some progress on our siege ever so slowly in the micro system. And we had basically kind of worked on designing some ships and working out how to best take over this planet quickly. So it took, because of our relatively low technology in the siege tree, it has taken, and then also on the flip side, their relatively high system defense has taken quite a few siege ships just to even make any progress at all. And then one other thing I wanted to point out, just in case I hadn't mentioned it before, which I don't think I had, whenever you have a fleet and you set it to defend, you're going to get these little shield icons, and then here you can see these little dashed blue lines around his system. That means we're blockading it. And then another thing is we don't have any bombs or invasion modules, but if we did, then that would be an option while we're sieging this planet, that we could do those. And then I had been having trouble with trying to figure out how to get my scouts to go the direct routing now that we've researched that warp drive technology, and I believe I have figured it out. I'm going to queue up another one back here in the Iowa system, because this guy, he's going to have to fight his way out. So we'll see real quick if he can fight his way out, although he's already kind of damaged. But we'll just see if he can make it out of there alive. Looks like he did, so that's good. And then let me see if I've figured this out. Yes, okay, so if you hold control and right click, that forces the ship to go direct, basically, so we can bypass the system not knowing if they have any fleets there or anything, so we can just go direct. So that's useful. So I guess maybe we don't need to queue this up, at least right now. We had fought off some pirates a while back and kind of made our home defense fleet. I thought we had changed the name of it. Oops. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah. You just double click on that to change the name. So just call it defense. And then also you can get an overview of all your fleets here. Our admiral here, I wanted to individually, if I upgrade this retrofit the repair ship to the second model, he has a little bit better repair module, so he'll repair those other ships a little bit more quickly. So that's kind of what I was going for there, because I didn't have enough money to retrofit all of them at the same time. So and that's fine. We're making a lot of money, which is good, definitely good. We're researching some military techs up here, and we'll just go ahead. Let's go with science right now in Indiana. And then we also had an extra invasion fleet or ship that we were going to send over here. And then so you can see that went down from 91 turns to 78, so still a really long, essentially impractically long time. I've just got my fleets split up so that it's easy for me to keep track of. So once we get a few more techs, maybe we can upgrade these invasion ships and make a little bit better progress. And then we can upgrade these fleets back here too. So I've kind of got an opening left because I don't have any fleets guarding there. I don't think he had anything there, so maybe it's worth, maybe we bring this fleet back over here. So we'll do that next turn. I think that's about it for now. So yeah, we'll head on out from here. It's turn 77. It's gone by pretty fast, and I think it's been interesting how much I've learned, you know, things that I didn't know before, that as I've been explaining it, and hopefully helping you guys get a better understanding, you've learned some stuff as well. Alright, so active defenses, what else do we have? So we've got fighters and bombers, and that was kind of a goal I wanted to start looking at, making some carriers. Bombers are going to hopefully be effective in system bombardment, so that might help us out with our siege progression. So satellite barrier, and this is defense on a star system. Weapon damage, that's always good. Geosynchronous sniper, so that gives us more. This is going to help us with sieges, so that's definitely something worth looking into. Ability to spy all fleets orbiting the system, +2. So that's an improvement, possibly worthwhile. This is a happiness improvement, or approval improvement, I don't know, however you want to call it. So +2 per person on planets with an explored moon. What does this do? More food. We don't really need... Food's not really an issue for us. Luckily, I guess. Territory defense. I don't know. None of this stuff seems especially important. Here's a cooperation agreement. If anything, that would be a good one, so we'll just pick this up, opening ourselves up to get that. Then we can look at maybe some more ships and stuff down here. So we'll see what we get. So we'll go there first. And then, like I said, for our scout ship, it moves more slowly. See, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. Whereas if we went this way, it's going to be, what is that, like 3. But to be safe, let's go direct. This fleet, just do defense for now. And again, we can look at, so he is 1344.8 out of 2100. So he should repair fairly quickly. So we have a colonizable medium Arctic for -10. And they are at 100%. So that's probably worth picking up and colonizing that. It'll take 1 turn. Here, they're at 97.5. So we've got a small barren, -15. So that's a little bit harder to justify. -3 +15. Ocean Arctic. We do have Arctic, so that could be worth our investment there. Pick that up. What else do we have? We have some barren planets here, -15. These guys aren't quite as happy just because they're full. Like you can see that they're overcrowded, right? So they don't like that. Makes sense. So yeah, not a big deal. But what do we have here? A lava, so we can colonize that, but that's a -15. So maybe not at this point. Let's speed up our science. We've got science, so a lot of science production being done, and then upgrading our science there too, so that'll be good. 62, sure. Looks like he's not cranking out a lot of ships, or if he is too far away to really get them quickly to the front to our benefit. So you can see our influence bubble is just destroying the poor sowers, and that's not intentional. There's not really much we can do about that I know of. I was kind of monitoring it to make sure that they weren't going to get upset with us, and it doesn't look like they are. But you can see there at the bottom of that list, there's -15 due to frontiers and -10 due to expansion. Excuse me. So, but we do have 45 due to long-term peaceful status. So, you know, that's helping out. So they had a 795 score. I'm curious what's our score. So our score is actually less than theirs. I'm not really, again, I don't know, whatever. I feel like we're doing pretty good, but maybe we're not doing as good as I thought. I don't know. Here, we can go with, so we've got good science already. If we did that, we would get even more. Let's do an industry boost. I think that's decent one. We've got enough science going. Not too terribly worried about it. What I'd like to do with this guy is find the other empire, because there's one still that we haven't met at all. So I'd like to find them if I could. So yeah, we'll let that go for now. I really think I need to make more progress on siege technology and stuff. Really start, you know, putting the hurt on the United Empire. Maybe I can get them to discuss some peace after I take this system, because I've got too much invested in this now. I might as well just take it from them, I feel like, if it's practical. So yeah, it looks like they've got a ship there too, so fairly decent sized fleet. I wonder if I can reroute him in the middle of it. It does not look like I can. So a little piece of information for you before I forget, now that I'm just kind of thought of it off the top of my head, but the new beta for Galactic Civilizations 3 came out, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday. Today being, I think it's the 23rd of January, I kind of lost track of time, so that happens, yeah. But anyway, yeah, if you guys are interested, if you like Galactic Civilizations 2, Galactic Civilizations 3 looks pretty similar, for better or worse. But if you guys are interested in that, check that out. It's on Steam as well. It's still like early access beta kind of deal, but you know, if that's the kind of thing that you guys are interested in, another good space 4X strategy turn-based kind of game. So I would encourage you to check that out. I've just very briefly started looking at it, and it seems fairly decent. But again, I just scraped the top of it, essentially. So, research, man, I don't know. 15%, so we can make bigger ships. That might be necessary at some point. So I want to get another. I kind of want to get this ship. 50% weapon module, but minus 25 defense. I think I'm gonna go for that. A little bit arbitrary, but I think that seems like a good way to go. See if I can't upgrade some of these fleets. So yeah, we'll retrofit all these guys. So that ate a bunch of our money, but we're making good money there too. Okay, he's got a fleet in here now, 1 of 12. So with this fleet, can I attack? So he has a scout, some missiles, but no beam defenses. What do we have? So we do have some beam stuff. So at our long range, he has missiles. So let's try to sabotage. So get rid of his missile advantage at the long range. And then at the medium range, we don't want minus 20%. We want... that would work. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. And then at the melee range, we'll just go with barrier. Potential for explosions is high. Oh, sorry, I clicked auto. I didn't mean to do that, actually. I meant to click manual. So he got one of our patrol ships pretty good, probably with the missiles. That was probably targeted with the missiles, so... I don't think we lost anybody. 0 ships lost, 1 enemy ship destroyed, so yeah. Okay, so sorry. I'll pick it up next time. We'll see the explosions. Let's go, like... Let's go hunting with this ship. This fleet, I should say. Search and destroy kind of thing. What can we colonize here? Helium, minus 20, so that's not real great. Do we have anything over here? So we've got methane, that sounds terrible. Yeah, minus 20, minus 15, minus 20, so those are junk, essentially. Minus 15, and minus 15, so yeah, those are not super great. Barren, lava, helium, barren, yeah, so those are, I don't know, not really, unless there's like some resource on there that we absolutely need for shipbuilding or something. I don't see the benefit of going and getting those at this point. Okay, so here we've got some additional happiness that we can start to do. They're still at 70%, you know, I don't think that's necessary per se. So we'll leave that for now. That's our defense fleet. Can we upgrade them? Probably not. No, just spent all of our money, so yeah, probably not. So that they're moving, they're sieging, we fought the battle, okay. And then if you guys are curious about the Ultimate General Gettysburg series, definitely want to get back to that at some point, get back to our history stuff and looking at that, but I guess the patch was delayed a little bit. They, for better or worse, they did an iOS, so like an Apple App Store kind of release for Ultimate General Gettysburg. You know, I'm not gonna, like, whatever, I'm not like a business major, you know, business type person, so I'm sure that's probably gonna make them some good revenue, which hopefully will just lead to better, the PC version being better, but like, it doesn't seem like the kind of game that you would really want to focus on iOS. I mean, yeah, I can see the benefit there, like, you know, with the drag and the easy controls and that kind of stuff, but like, I don't know. I just would rather see a focus on the PC version, especially since they like tout it as a hardcore strategy game, which it, you know, definitely I would say that it is not. But you know, it's a good strategy game, and I hate it when they unnecessarily dumb down. I don't need overly complex strategy games, but you know, I would like to see not an iOS. Usually an iOS version of a strategy game is less complex than a PC one. That's just how it is. Maybe this will be different. I don't know. But to delay a patch on the PC game for your iOS release, I don't know. Rubs me the wrong way, I guess. Anyway, soapbox complete. Scout's under attack, so we'll just auto flee if we can. He actually repaired himself and ended up better than he was. That's hilarious. So he went here. Let's just direct to that point. But anyway, yeah, so the patch for the PC version for Ultimate General Gettysburg has been delayed until next week, or the next couple days, it sounds like. So I was kind of looking forward to that this weekend, but guess not. So life goes on. So we'll play some Endless Space, and that's cool too. So a couple more turns, and we'll start looking at ship modifications and stuff. So there's a Baron here and a Lava. Minus 15, this is going to give us plus 30, so we could start looking at this Deserted Cities. That might be a good one. Rich Atmosphere, oh, plus 10. So actually this is only a minus 5, so we could colonize this. And then we'll just build that afterwards. Mineral Rich, plus 3, so that would give us... Well, we may end up hitting all of it, we'll see. Plus 2 per person on planets with explored moon, so we can... I haven't been doing this. Oh, that one has been surveyed. And then this one, can we survey it? Yeah, we can actually. That's cool. Alright. Oh, wait, that's colonize. I don't want to do that yet. We'd have to colonize it to survey the moon. So none of these other ones have moons. Should look at that. So this one does. Bam, moon survey. This one does. Moon survey. This one, these two do not. We got neglecting my moons. Get some moon surveys going here, and sometimes I guess you can find like cool stuff on them. We'll see what we get when we survey all of our moons. Dropping the ball on that part of it. I guess that was kind of a recently researched technology we picked up, but we'll check all these guys out and see what we can find on them. This guy's on his search and destroy. We're slowly making progress. This guy, I don't know what has he got? 2 ships. I'm wondering if I can, am I repairing? I don't know if I'm repairing while he's here, so 91, we'll see what happens here next turn. If I have to send this fleet over back to here, that's fine too. Alright, an empty moon, an empty moon. Okay, well that was really exciting. I'm glad you guys tuned in for that. sure you were thrilled. Alright, so labor and wit are the same. 20% trade route bonus, that's not bad actually. Plus 3 wit. Yep, so more money. I'll take that. What do we have here? So yeah, all the moon surveys. Here's the sowers. Friendly AI. Okay. And what was he before? So he is repairing, it's just really slow. Maybe I should get another repair fleet, I don't know. Whew. So there's his siege fleet, but see, it doesn't have any, the little fist icon, it doesn't have that much power. So I'm gonna attack here and see what he's got. So he's got some beam and missile. So he's missile heavy. He's definitely missile heavy, but he's weak to beams. So we're gonna minus 25% damage from missiles. He's weak to beams, so at the mid-range is where beams are the best. So usually if we go for offense, minus 20% anti-missile defense, 15% accuracy on melee. So yeah, we'll do offense, and then here we'll just go there, and then we'll do manual. So hopefully this works out. Alright. Arrival phase. This looks like him. And there's us. I like the Sophon, like, science kind of focus, but honestly if I was to pick a race, if we started over and picked a race, I'd pick the Vaulters. Just because the Sophon ships are not all that interesting, I don't think. I mean, they're unique, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think they're as cool looking. Alright, so we got a bonus and he got a bonus. Of course, I don't know why he picked anti-missile, because we don't have that many missiles, but nonetheless. So you can see us destroying some of his missiles with our defenses. But we took some hits too. So now we're onto the medium, and he countered us actually, so that's unfortunate. But he's already lost a large portion of his ships. 3/5. So hopefully he just doesn't target that destroyer, knock it out with his missiles. There he goes. So we didn't even have to close all the way to the melee phase because we finished him off and didn't suffer any casualties, so that's good. The missiles are hard hitting, but the problem is they fire fewer rounds per salvo, obviously, and then they also take, I think the way I read it is it takes X amount of time for those missiles to get there, like a round or two. So while your other weapons are doing damage every single round, the missiles do a lot of damage in one round, but you gotta survive that long for that damage to go through, so. Let's see. +4 offense. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. Oh, developing leaders. Recruitment, any leader. My leaders are legit, apparently. So that's good. So we didn't lose any ships, and we destroyed 7 of his. So, yeah, that's good. So basically wiped out his invasion fleet. So we'll just keep going. So we didn't have anybody there. Did I see Sophon fleet? Oh, I'm clicking on a Sophon fleet? Oh, we didn't make it all the way, so yeah. A Sophon fleet, interesting. So we'll come back here and reinforce. And then our scout was somewhere over here, right there. Alright, so he does have a bunch of stuff there. Wonder if that's his home planet. Well, we're about to find out and probably die with the scout, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we got some more moon surveys coming up, so yep, keep going. See if we can't get anything cool out of the next batch of moon surveys. Alright, so this one, you discovered a temple on the moon circling planet Carolina 2, so minus 20% industry cost of improvements, so that's cool. So let's see if we can just see that out of curiosity, Carolina 2. Where was that? Do we know which one? Was it this one? Yeah, Temple of Architectural Glory. That sounds awesome too. Temple of Architectural Glory. What does this do? +2 per person on planets with an explored moon. So we have 2 explored moons, yes. So +2 per person, so that's going to give us a ton of money. So that's worth it. And then Iowa is empty and Indiana's empty. So that's fine. Again, you know, not a big deal. So we'll just go ahead and move. Okay, that's the Sophon guys, yeah. So I think I will queue up another scout. +2 per person on planets with an explored moon. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, looks good. You can see the influence bubbles expanding and contracting. Alright, so we unlocked a new ship type. And then we've got an impending battle. So he brought in some guys. Okay, so what does he have? Missile heavy. Lots of missiles. Tons of missiles. So let's just like see if we can, I don't know if this is a good strategy or not, but we're going to try to neglect all of his missiles. So I'll fight this battle out. May not work too good. So we may have to research some new missile defense techs because he's really pushing that hard. And then why don't we just put a cut in it after that. Alright, so there's our guys. So he's just got the 3 ships, but there's long range phase, so 40% weapon damage. Yeah, so we both got some benefits. So you can see, like, we're gonna do more consistent damage, but he's gonna do heavier damage at a slower rate, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Not probably looking too great for us. But again, now remember, as we get closer, those missiles become less accurate, and our stuff becomes more accurate. So he got 1 of us, but we got 2 of him. So we have the advantage in everything but the long-range phase. So it's an incentive for him to finish the combat quickly with lots of missiles. And you can see, if he's not able to do that, then the advantage is ours. So yeah. We're going to have to research some missile defense techs, I think, because they're still pretty strong, right? He's still taken some of our ships out, like 5 against 3, and he still took 1 of ours out. So, see, our defense efficiency was actually pretty good, but his was even better. So, something to look at, so we'll look at that. Research is finished. That's finished. I'm going to take this fleet, and I'm going to move it back to Delaware. And then I'll use this fleet to defend the invasion fleet. And we'll just keep chipping away. Yep, chipping away at the invasion timer, slowly. Oh, we met some new guys. Okay, so there they are, the Pilgrims, and the United Empire wants to attack. So again, we'll just flee. And then we'll auto. He's got a lot, yeah. I didn't think we'd probably make it out of there. But hey, we found these other guys, so that's good. Good to know that. Alright, so we're going to put a cut in there, and then we'll pick it back up here with the next part, and hopefully conclude some siege fighting pretty soon. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys are having fun with this series still, because I am, I know. And until we see each other again here, fly safe and game on.